illustrations. Okay, this is part 10 of my colouring book collection. I'm going to try and do the last 2 draws from the Draw Tower in this one. And then it will only be, I'm hoping, only 2, maybe 3 videos after that. So we are almost done. So yeah, I'll jump straight in. So these are more books there's the Selena Fennec books in this pile that I do colour in, but most of these are just ones I occasionally colour in or haven't even touched yet. So this one is a Make Time for Yourself Fantasy Colouring. This is just a colouring magazine I got from Tesco's. So just random, I'll show you that one in a minute, sort of random pages, and I did this one of the Dreamcatcher, and I used the Staedtler Super Soft colouring pencils, I believe, and the Giotto excuse me, the Giotto glitter markers for the little beads, and some white gel pen. I really like how that one came out. I should just do more in here. There's some really nice pictures. And they're just sort of random ones. So that's Fantasy Colour, and this is by, it's published by GMC Publications. So I'm not sure if this is like a certain issue or, but yeah, so that's that one. Then I have Relax with Art Holiday Special Fairy Tales. I bought this second hand from a colouring swap sale group, so it's brand new. It's just got different fairy tales in and stuff. I've not coloured in it yet. There's some really nice illustrations, different fairy tales, so that's that one. And then I also have issue 59 of a Relax with Art magazine. I don't tend to get these, but this one had quite a few Halloween images in, so I thought I'd get it. But yeah, as well as some other ones. It was alright. Okay, that's that one. And then I also have the Relax with Art Holiday Special Enchanted. And this is different like fantasy designs with like unicorns and fairies, and I just thought it was really nice images. So yeah, so that's that one. And then the last one I have from Relax with Art is a steampunk and Victorian one, and as it kind of says on the box, it's all kind of Victorian steampunk themed images. As I said before, I wasn't originally a sort of fan of steampunk. It's not that I didn't like it, I just wasn't really sure about it. But then I liked the Hannah Lynn books, so it's grown on me. So that's that one. Then I have Spirit and Fantasy by Michelle Tracy. This is the black and white edition, but you can get a version. It's got the line art in as well as her coloured pictures, which is quite pretty, but I couldn't afford it at the time. But I do love her images, so I mean maybe one day I might get the full colour one. I have done a few in here, but they're all quite early ones, because this was one of the first books I got. So this is with WH Smith pencils and soft pastel and white gel pen. I don't think there's any, and some fine liners or pens or something around the border. So that's that one. And this one was also WH Smith pencils, and I think I used an open stock Diamond Colour Soft on the skin, at least for the guy. And then the stars are metallic gold pen and some white gel pen as well. I really like that one. This one was WH Smith pencils, I think. And soft pastel and white gel pen and some pink glitter gel pen for the stars. That's that one. Sorry, I've done quite a few in here. This one's one of my favourites. This is WH Smith pencils and soft pastels, and I basically used a cotton bud to do like wave effect with the pastel. I really like how it came out. Okay, so that's that one. This one, again, WH Smith pencil, and it was glitter gel pen, and then I used the sort of shimmery eyeshadow for the background. I really like how that one came out. This one, again, WH Smith pencils and some gel pen. Yeah, I really like how that one came out as well. This one, WH Smith pencils again, I believe, and soft pastel. That was sort of my go-to kind of mediums when I first got this book. It's like half the book's portrait and the other half is... I forgot how many I've done in here. This is WH Smith pencils and soft pastels as well. And I think maybe some fine liners, I'm not sure. Yeah, I really like that one. And I think there's only one more in here. There's this one. And like the Peter Pan Hannah Lynn page, I did this as a sort of memorial page for my brother who passed away because he really loved wolves. So yeah, this was polychromos and... Oh, I think I've used pencil for the background. Wow. Okay. And some gel pen. Yeah. And I think... yeah, that's it for that one. So that is Spirit and Fantasy by Michelle Tracy. Then I also have her Totem Animals book, which is like swimming with different animals. I've not done anything in here yet. So that's that one. I haven't got her newest one, the Sienna colouring book yet, but I really want to get it. But I've got loads of the PDF versions, so I probably don't need the book quite yet. This one's another creepy Disney princess book, although there's not printing errors this time like the other one. So sort of like zombie princesses, and yeah. It's quite cool if you like this kind of thing. So yeah, so that's that one. I'm not sure who it's by. Okay, that's that one. Then I also have zombie princesses. Again, I don't know who this is by, I'm afraid. Some of the pictures are duplicates from the other book, but I don't mind, as there's still lots of other ones I don't have. So yeah, so there's that one. Then I have Amy Brown colouring book, and this is published by Nemesis now, and this is kind of a compilation of all her other books, all her books that she has, like the Amazon Space one, Amazon Create Space one, because this is on nicer paper. So yeah, there's sort of a mix of different images. There's 40 images in it. I haven't done anything yet, but I do really like her images. So that's the Amy Brown colouring book by Nemesis now. Then this is the rest of my Selena Fenwick books. I've got the Festive Magic as the Christmas one, and I've done one in here somewhere. This one I did with polychromos, and I did it for Colour with Claire's Warm Winter palette. And it was polychromos and gel pens. I really like how that one came out. It was quite fun trying to use a limited colour palette. I really like how her dress came out. That's that one. I think that's all I've done here. Yeah, that's Festive Magic. Then I have her Fairy Tales book. I've not done anything in here yet, but I do love these illustrations. I just love anything fairy tale. I really need to do something in here and get 2 pages. Lots of pages. Yeah, so that's her Fairy Tale book. Then I have Fairy Magic by Selena Fenwick, and I think I've done at least one in here, possibly 2. Okay, I've done 2. This is Fairy Door. I did this with WH Smith pencils for most of it, I believe. but her skin was open stock polychromos, I think. And then soft pastel for the background. This was pens down here for the mushrooms and some gel pen. And I did a sort of like mossy stone effect, which was really cool. I was getting a bit braver experimenting at this point, I think. And I really love how the wood on the door came out. So yeah, so that's that one. And oh, I've done more than I thought in here. So this was polychromos, a watercolour pencil for the green, and then this is the Gansai Tambi metallic paint, the watercolour paint for the swirls. Yeah, really like that one. And the other one I've done is this one, and I used W.H. Smith pencils. I think it was a Crayola Super Tip for the wings and some gold and silver gel pen. I really like how she came out, and I love the dragon. I love all the like pinks. So yeah. Oh yeah, so that's that one. This is one of my favourites of her books. And then I also have the grayscale version of the Memories Wake Victorian Romance. And I have done one in here somewhere. It's only one without a background. There's this one. It's W.H. Smith pencils and soft pastel. Yeah. I'd really struggle with, I'd struggle with grayscale anyway, but Selena Phoenix is so gorgeous that it really intimidates me. I really don't want to ruin it. So that's that one. I'll practice some more simpler grayscale first, I think. Then I've got Whimsical Darlings Coloring Book by Jana Prosperina. And then this one. It says it was a watercolour pencil for the background. I used the marker base and then polychromos on top and some white gel pen. I really like how she came out. I think that's all I've done in here. I had excess paint when I was swatching out my acrylic paints that I bought, so I just sort of did it on the backgrounds. I've written down what paints it was so I can finish the backgrounds when I do those pages. Then I have Sherry Boldy My Besties Fairy Time Colouring Book Volume 3. And I found this in a charity shop for 50p. And it was mostly unused, but there were a couple, like this one, and this one had pencil on it already, but and some gel pen, but I think I can go over them, because it seems to be like a cheaper pencil, but there are 2 copies of each image anyway, so for 50p, it wasn't exactly bad buy really, and I think I can cover up the colouring that's already there, or kind of adapt it so it's more my style. But yeah, it's really cute. I haven't really coloured her stuff apart from the PDF ones, so that's that one. Then I have Fairies and Flowers by Zenzu Creative, and this is a really nice book. So different fairy designs. I've not done anything yet, which is terrible. And you get 2 copies in here as well of each image. That one. Then I have Dreams Colouring Book, and this is by, I think this is an artist, but it's by Art Tourist Publishing Limited, and this is just sort of like random illustrations, sort of patterns and things. But it's quite nice. I just like these kind of things. There are some weird ones in here. I've got a few of them, but like this. But they're like more fantasy themed ones, are quite nice. And even though they're quite simple, I can just use pens in here and just do sort of, if I'm not in the mood to do like pencil work, I can. I was hoping there'd be more images like this, because I really love this picture. But, oh well, so that's that one. Then I have the Little Darlings by Kelly Horton, and I have done one in here. than this one. And I did is polychromos, this white gel pen on the pearls, fine liner, glitter gel pen for the middle of the flowers, and a watercolor pencil. I really like how she came out. I really like the flowers as well. I tried to do this kind of like petal effect. It was quite cool. Yeah, I haven't done anything else in here yet, but I do really like her work. I just struggled a little bit with the paper. I don't know, it was quite shiny for some reason, but I think practice makes perfect, I guess. Then this is Storybook Darlings. I've not done anything in here yet, but I do really like it. I really want to get more of her books. I do have her Little Darklings and the Christmas one, I think, and the Littlest Darlings as PDFs, but I would quite like to get the sort of physical copies, and her newest one looks really nice. So this is Enchanted Christmas Festive Colouring, and this is by North Parade Publishing. I just bought this from work. It was like £2, but it's just cute little Christmas designs. I mean, it's mostly patterns, but I can just get fine liners, and yeah, it's a nice book. So that's that one. Then I have Lunar Mysteries by Heather Valentine, and this is a really nice book. Little sweet little girls. I've not done anything yet, but yeah, so that's that one. Then I have the Neen Thomas Fairy Colouring Book, and this is like the Amy Brown one. It's published by Nemesis now, so it's on really nice paper, and yeah, it's really nice pictures. I've not done anything yet, but they are quite detailed. I mean, some are more detailed than others, but yeah, it's a really nice book. So it's Neen Thomas Colouring Book, Fairy Colouring Book, and you get 50 in here. Again, if you want any flip throughs or anything, just let me know and I'll do them. Although I do have one of that one, I believe. Okay. This is Creative Haven Steampunk Designs by Marty Noble. I've not done anything yet, but yeah. After I kind of realised I liked steampunk, I got quite a few books. So that's that one. And then I also have Steampunk Fashions. I think this is also by Martin Noble, yeah. I bought this second hand in a colouring group again, but this one's actually missing a couple of pages, but I don't really mind, as there's still lots of really nice images. So a couple of images doesn't really bother me, as I don't think I'll colour in this too much, but I don't mind, so it's that one. Then I have Magical Fairies by Marjorie Sonnet, and I have done one in here, this one, and I tried to, this was after a while after I'd been using polychromos, so I tried to challenge myself and use WH Smith pencils again with my like new skills, and I really like how it came out. There's some glitter gel pen there on the like tattoo vine thing, and I think it's a watercolour pencil for the blue in the background, and some white gel pen. Yeah, I really like that one. This is a really nice book. That's that one. Then I have Magnificent Mermaids, also by Marjorie Sonnet. I've not done anything in here yet, but it's a really nice book. I really love her artwork. It's very whimsical. And then I have the Owls one, also by Marjorie Sonnet. Again, I haven't done anything yet, but it's really cute owls. So yeah, that's that one. And then finally I've got the Beautiful Angels. And yeah, this is really pretty images. Yeah, that's that one. And then next I have Dover Colouring Book, Little Mermaid Friends Colouring Book by Teresa Goodrich. I think this is more aimed at kids, but it's just really cute mermaid pictures, and they're so sweet. Yeah, it's like the little princess one I showed you before, and it was a while back now. So there's that one. Then I forgot to show this one with my other Molly Harrisons. So this is Fairies and Fantasy. And I've done this one. This one was a really early one. I used the cheap pencils. They're like ones that like they lay down like no colour whatsoever. Excuse me. But I decided to come back to it with WHS pencils and kind of go over it and improve it, and I think it did. So yeah, I won't put a side-by-side comparison, but I will put in the link in the description. I'll put a link to my post on my Facebook page where I've like put a side-by-side picture of it. I mean, I'll try and remember. If I don't remember to put it up, then the link will still be in the description. I quite often forget to do things like that. Yeah, and there's fine liners as well. But I really like how she came out, and it's soft pastel, I think, for the background. Woo. No, it's not. I think it's. I'm not sure. It was so long ago. This one was W.H. Smith pencils and some gel pen. Really like how she came out. I haven't done too many in here. This is also W.H. Smith pencils and some gold gel pen. Yeah. This is fine liner, pencil. What pencils was it? These W.H. Smith pencils, and then some Marco metallic pencils for her wings, and this here, I think, and some eyeshadow or soft pastel for the background. Okay, I really like that one. This one was, I can't remember whether it's eyeshadow or, I'm thinking it was eyeshadow because it stained a lot more on this side. Some gel pen and watercolor pen. No, W.H. Smith pencils, but then it went a bit funny when I added, I don't know, I can't really remember. But yeah, I mean, I still like that one. There's eyeshadow, I think. And this one is W.H. Smith pencils and a black fine and some fine liners. Yeah, there's that one. Then these weren't in the drawer, but I forgot to put them in last time, so I'll show them quickly. So this is a massive book, as people probably know. This is Disney Vitro by Hatchet Heroes, and it's like the stained glass like effect book. So I have done one in here. I just skipped it. I did Ariel. I don't know if I need to get the whole thing on here. But, sorry. So I used Staedtler. Did I? Yes, Staedtler watercolor pencils as a sort of base for this background. Then I used polychromos for the rest of it, for Ariel and Flounder, and for shading on the background. And then I used some pens for the border, and I added some bubbles as well. I really like how that one came out. I haven't done anything else in here yet, but it is a really cool book, so hopefully I can do more soon. I haven't got the second one yet because I have hardly touched this one, so it makes no sense to get that one yet. And then the other big Disney book I have is this one. It's a Japanese book. It kind of translates to like Disney memorable scenes, and it's really pretty, like really detailed pages, but yeah, I've not done anything yet. I mean, I started this with like some gel crayon, like water soluble crayons, but I've not come back to it yet, but it's really nice. I really love this Beauty and the Beast page, it's so pretty. So yeah, so that's Disney memorable scenes. What's the I might be able to get through the next drawer, let's go. So this isn't exactly, it's a sort of little Harry Potter activity thing, if I can get into it. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, so it's like a little activity box. You get this thing where you can make like a broom and then you get little gift tags. But you also get this like mini little colouring book of different like winter Harry Potter scenes. Yeah, it's quite nice. My friend bought it for me, gave it to me for Christmas. So that's that one. Then I will just pause again 1 second. I'm hoping this won't take too long because I've not coloured in a lot of these. So this is a Colour Me Collection Special Christmas. It's just sort of, it's like a little magazine that my mum gave me for Christmas. So yeah, it's quite cute for little Christmas images. Then I have Doodle Design World of Animals. And I've done, this was really early colouring, so this is like really cheap pencils, I think. I don't think it was W.H. Smith, I'm not sure. So I did this one. I've done the tiger. This was definitely with cheap pencils, so I think the wolf one was W.H. Smith because it's a bit more vibrant. And I started the squirrel, but I haven't come back to that. Here's that one. Then I have Doodle Design Wildlife. I've not done anything yet, but it's kind of similar to the other one. It's just different animal pictures. So that's that one. Then I have the Colour Therapy Relax with Colour Animal, and this is by Talon International. Yes I have. I've done Seahorse. This is with W.H. Smith pencils. And this one. There's a gel pen there as well. I think my mum started this, I think, and I finished it off. Yeah. Hang on, let me just make sure I haven't skipped one. I knew there was a dog in here. Yeah, my mum did that. Okay, then I did this one with W.H. Smith pencils and soft pastel. I only did one side of the double spread, but hopefully I'll come back and do that at some point. This was the one I was thinking of. So with W.H. Smith pencils. With the little dog. And I did that one as well. And my mum, I think, started that. So that's that one. Then I have Fairy Garden Spring by Deanne Black. And this is just sort of like little mandala-y type pictures. And I did the first one with W.H. Smith pencils, I think, and some pens. Probably the Faber-Castell colour grip. And some gel pens. Yeah. It's a really nice little book, this one. Then I have Alice's Nightmare in Wonderland. This is based off sort of like like the Decide Your Destiny books. This is like a horror version of Alice in Wonderland, and it's Jonathan Green wrote it, and then Kev Crossley did the illustration. So this is illustration. So I did this. It was W.H. Smith pencils, I think, and oil pastel. This one was W.H. Smith pencils. So yeah, it's like creepy. And this is W.H. Smith pencils and soft pastels. So it's all kind of like creepy versions of Alice in Wonderland stuff. That's quite cool, if you like that kind of thing. This is Mermaid's Colour Art. This is published by Brown Watson. It's just different. Oops, sorry. Little mermaid pictures. Sorry, it would help if my arm wasn't in the way. Yeah. I just bought this from a little like stationery gifty shop thing. But yeah, here's that one. Then I have adult colouring book Stress Relieving Patterns by Blue Star. And I won this in a competition. I haven't done any, well, I've started that. It was just me practicing blending really early on. I think I did a mandala in here, but I took it out. Well, I did this one. This was a glitter gel pen. And then there was another one I did, but I took it out because it's perforated to make a card for someone. So yeah, I haven't got that one anymore. And then this is Autumn Falls Night Edition by Ebony Rain, who's also known as Edwina McNamee. I don't think you can get this book now because she's changed all her books to be under her other name now. I did this one. I used Derby Housemouth pencils and pens, and a Faber-Castell colour work pen. That's all I've done in here. It's really cute. I really like her style. Then I have Flowers and Fairies, and this is illustrated by Audrey Serafika. I kind of took a risk on this book because I didn't know what was in it. I just saw the cover and thought it was really pretty, but it's alright. It's got quite basic line art base. It's just cute little fairy pictures, really. So yeah, so that's that one. Then this is a really old book I have. I've had this since I was a kid, so, but I've included it. So it's Colour and Art, Dogs and Puppies. It's by Peter Haddock Publishing. I've not done anything recently, but there is a started page in here that I must have done when I was younger with felt tips, so I started that one. It's really cute. Yeah, it's just lots of dog pictures. So yeah, this is Animal Kingdom, and I've done this one with pens and pencils. It's just sort of patterny animals, really, this book. My neon frog is very bright and colourful, and I've also done this horse with pencil and soft pastels, and I erased out some clouds. But yeah, I think this is a nice book if you just want something simple. I bought this from I can't even remember where it was from now. But it's not Poundland, but I think it was like Pound Stretcher, which is just like a cheapy shop here in the UK. So this one I got from B&M for 79p. It's Art Therapy Enchanted Forest colouring book, and it's just sort of really nice little pictures, sort of generic-y type ones, also fantasy themed. But yeah, it's a really nice book, so that's that one. I don't know who it's by. It says FPL Group Limited. Then I have this one. This is published by Deco Time. I got this from the range, and it's just different random pictures. Excuse me. It is quite nice. Lots of different variety in here. I just like having these books to do when I'm not in the mood to do like blending and things. I can just grab pens or just some pencils and straight colour. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I have, these are two old books as well. This is Animals to Colour, and they're both by Jackie Brock. So these are really old. So, my brother's even written his name in it, ages ago. But it's quite nice because you get like the coloured artwork here, and then you get the picture to copy. So I will show you. This is like child work. I'm not sure if this was me or my brother. So there's that one. And I don't know if it's here. There's a giraffe. And somebody started the tiger one. So it's either me or my brother. And then this one's by Jackie Brock as well. This is Pets to Colour, and it's the same concept. I'm pretty sure this was me, because I think I can remember colouring it, but it's really pale colours, so you can't really see it. It's a little mouse. I'm not sure if he did this. It's fishes. Someone started that with the dogs. Someone started the cat. Okay, it was by me. I've written it. yeah, no, that's all that one. So I've just added, because I found them down, my nan found them, so down where she is, because she used to live down there when my great auntie lived down at where my nan now lives, so my nan found them. So I took them to add to my collection. So this is Astro Inklings by Tanya Bond, and this is her like Zodiac book. I do already have these in the Zodiac Colouring Heaven, but I bought this before that issue came out, so you get 2 copies of each image. So I've never really coloured her artwork, so it's nice to have this as well. Then I have the Watership Down colouring book, and this is illustrated by somewhere. I thought it said somewhere. Maybe in the back. Illustrated by Sophia O'Connor. So this is just like quotes and stuff. I don't know if this is based off a book or the film. I've never seen the film or read the book, so I know it's quite. I don't know much about Watership Down exactly, but I know it's rabbits and yeah, I don't know. My friend bought this for me for Christmas, so and it's a nice cover. This book, so it's that one. This one I don't know. I got this from a charity shop as well, and this is very much used. I mean, some of the pages have been taken out, and I think part of it has been coloured in. But the images that are, this was only like 50p as well. I think I got it at the same time as the Sherry Boldy one. But I just thought some of the images were really nice and like pretty, and I think the ones that have been coloured on I can save possibly. So yeah, I mean this one, this was one, yeah, that was coming out and it's slightly ripped there, but I just thought the images were really nice. So that's Alice Blueberry's Fairy Colouring Book. Sorry, I didn't actually say that. But this is by the Peter Haddock Publishing as well. So that's that one. And then I also have this. This my friend gave me for Christmas. The Kew Gardens Beautiful Flowers and Plants colouring book. I wouldn't have bought this for myself, but it's got like coloured artwork here, and I think it's pretty. And I think, you know, trying to copy this might help me learn a bit more about shading and things. I mean, I'm not a massive like plant person, but I mean, this is a nice book, and it's really thick. So that's that one. Then I have a Fairy Tale Adventure Grayscale colouring book by QB Colouring Books, illustrated by L. Lynch. This is just like anime style kind of fairy tale pictures. I've done this one. So this is W.H. Smith pencils, and this is that one, and I've done one other one. I did this one also with W.H. Smith pencils. But yeah, that is a nice book. There are a few like repetitive things in it, like the same characters appear a few times, but it's alright. It was only a cheap book, so it's fine. This is the Colour of Nature calendar 2017. This is just a little colourable calendar my mum got me for Christmas to put in like my Santa stocking. This is illustrated by Aura Meadows. I haven't coloured anything apart from a tiny little bit of this one, because she also gave me a set of pencils, so I was testing it there, but I obviously didn't test very much. So that's that one. Then I have the Enchanting Fairies colouring book by Margaret Tarrant, and this one you get the image here and then the colouring line up. So yeah, it's really pretty. I think when I was younger I used to have the books with her art in, her fairies in, so a kind of nostalgia as well. So that's that one. That was a birthday present from family members. This one is the Dragon Heart series official colouring book, based off the series by L.L. Hunter, and is illustrated by, I'm not sure how to say that. But yeah, I got the series, and it's a really nice series, a cool fantasy series. But yeah, so this is, I'm gonna have to read it again though, because I can't really remember all the characters. It's a lot was going on. And it's like a trilogy as well. I've only read it the once, but it's quite cool. So it's like fairies and mermaids and stuff. So that's that one. This is one I've had for years. It says tu coloris les lutins, les filles, les corrigans, les dragons. It's by Dominique Erhard. I am not entirely sure where this even came from. It must have come from some kind of like gift shop or something. But this is me ages ago. Actually, I think at the back. It's like draw your own thing. Okay, I haven't written. I thought that was my lovely illustrating back then. I feel like I was only like, I don't know how old I was. So that's that one. With pens, I started that with one like felt tips. But yeah, so basically you get the coloured image here, and then you can copy it on the side. So when I found this book again, when I had the really cheap rubbishy pencils, I decided to just colour in this until I had some more books. So I did this one, and this one is very pale, sorry, they're like really rubbish pencils. This was one I did when I was younger, so this is felt tips. And this one was cheap pencils I think, and then I think I used oil pastels on some bits and some pens. This is a more later one with the cheap pencils. Again, cheap pencils, but this was a later one. Again, cheap pencils. And that one, cheap pencils. That one was an early started one with felt tips. Sort of all like mythical creatures. And it was a quite nice little book, really. And I started I don't know if that was, I think that was like before, when I was younger. I started the dragon one, but I didn't finish it. And then my beautiful drawing. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I have Colour Therapy Anti-Stress Adult Colouring Book, Enchanted Fairies. I have not done anything in here, but I got this for 50p at a car boot sale, so yeah, it's just nice fairy pictures. Then I have this book, Creative Colouring by Craft Sensations, and it's just random, it's mostly patterns. My nan gave this for me when she won it in a tombola or something, so I don't know if I'll use that or not, but I'll probably use it like pens and stuff. Then I have these two, and they're both called the same thing, Colour Therapy Anti-Stress Adult Colouring Book. So I basically numbered them, so this is 1 of 2 and this is 2 of 2. So I have done a few in here because these were the first books I kind of got and coloured in. So this was with W.H. Smith pencils and pens. This one was also W.H. Smith pencils, my rainbow mandala. This one is W.H. Smith pencils as well. W.H. Smith pencils. I remember being so happy with the roses, or whatever they are, at the time. W.H. Smith pencils. This was like all back in 2016 when I first started. And W.H. Smith pencils. And that might, no, it's not. W.H. Smith pencils and soft pastels for that one. And the second one, is this one, W.H. Smith pencils with a peacock. W.H. Smith pencil. That's all I used at the start. Oh, I did that one. Let me just check out this thing. No. That was WH with pencils and fine liners, WH with pencils and soft pastels, sorry, I'm just checking I haven't skipped any. My head's doing that one. Yeah, that's it. So I will stop this here. So thank you for watching. This is part 10. Hopefully not many more left now. Thank you for people who've been watching this and enjoying it. I'm glad you are. After this, once I finish the colouring book collection, I don't know if people would be interested in the colouring supplies collection. I will do that if people would like it. And I was also thinking of doing some like tutorials. So I know a few people who are interested in like colouring groups and stuff. They want like a skin tutorial, so I thought I'd do one for Prismacolors. Not that I have the whole set, but I've got skin tones for it. So Prismacolors and maybe Polychromos as well. I'm going to colour both the main sets if people were interested in that. So if there's anything else people would like to see, please let me know and I will try and do it for you. I'm still new to this whole like talking on camera and things, but I think I have got more confident over this time filming this. So yeah, so thank you for everyone's lovely comments as well. It means a lot. So thank you, and I will see you in part 11. But we'll get onto some more interesting books in the next one, as I got my like Chinese colouring books and stuff. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.